Hello, good magical morning. So these past few days, weeks, honestly, there's been a lot of energy movement, and I can imagine you're probably feeling the same way I am, where you're like, I need rest, lots of water, trying to get your body realigned after all of that, all of the downloads, random downloads here and there. So this is kind of a morning of recap of just kind of putting all the pieces together of what has come in for me and what I'm hearing other channelers, tarot readers, and whatnot sharing on their end as well, um, to kind of give us that big picture of where we're at collectively right now. So it seems as though something is rising from under the surface, and that is the new world that is coming in because we have reached that end times, the revelation. We're literally in it right now, which is kind of cool. So you're seeing systems collapse around us. Um, and those who are in alignment of the light, those of us are still standing, and I noticed glowing a lot. I know when you walk into the grocery store or something, you probably see a lot of eyes on you. It's just because you're glowing differently than everybody else because you're unscathed in what's going on right now, which is so cool. It's surreal that this is all happening right now because you're looking at everybody and you see the dark circles under the eyes, the losing the hair and all the things, and um karma's hitting, and it's just weird watching it and it not affecting you. um so if you're noticing that on your end too, just know you're not alone. It's kind of, it's interesting. And so our job is to lead. That's why we're here. We're leading, and the way we lead is the most easy and beautiful thing in the world. It's just being yourself, because as we're being ourselves, as we're speaking, showing love, helping everybody rise from their tower moment, their karma, if you don't understand what a tower moment is. Um, as we're doing that, our words are co creating, it's creating a reality. So, in the Judeo Christian scripture, they talk of God as who was, who is, and who is to come, because it's fluid, because they live through us. There's the male and the female aspect, and that's it's um, all over the text. Even in Job, there, I believe it was Job. No, it wasn't. I have to look back. I'm sure you guys can correct me. But the part where it was talking about where God talks amongst himself about, oh, look at these people. They think they're gonna, really conquer. Like, they're so silly. Um, so like it's God is spirit. It's multiple. There's multiple aspects there. So it's a they. And I had seen a comment. I am sorry I haven't gotten back with you yet, but it was talking about, someone said that they were non-binary, and I just want to put out there, for anybody watching this, um, spirits don't have a gender. It's just here in the 3D realm that there's a gender. So when you're um, thinking along the lines of soulmates and stuff like that, you feel who they are. It has nothing to do with appearance. So um, I just want to put that out there, um, because I'm not really sure how the comment went. You could read it two ways. That's why I don't. The texting is kind of hard because you can never tell tone of voices. So I couldn't tell if it was a confrontational comment or if it was a genuine, "Hey, want to chat," or I couldn't tell if it were hitting on me. I don't really like. It could be going so many different ways, but um, yeah, that's what I'm feeling to share, is that there is no gender. It's just two souls that were split, and that's what this realm is about, is healing to the level that you can reunite again. And that kind of goes in with the whole recap. of how to do that. And it's just living your authentic life. We're no longer living other people's lives. We're no longer living in that, oh, we should do this. We need to do this. You know, so and so will get angry if I don't do this. Oh, I can't do that because XYZ. No, all of that's done. What do you want? And do it, because our wants are creating the new earth, and we are empowering those who are just coming out of their karma to do the same. Ask them what they want, because you're going to notice a lot of them have no idea because they've been wearing masks for so long for safety's sake, um, that they don't even know who they are, let alone what they want. So that is how we encourage them. That's how we use the sword and rule the world with that munda or manda. I really don't know what it's called. The circle with the little cross thing on the top. Um, so moving forward, taking deep, deep breaths. Because remember, when we're triggered, our heart rate goes up, all of the blood flows to the brains and vital organs, but we control the lungs. So that deep breath, bring those lungs back down. So we're no longer triggered. We're just here in the present moment. Any emotions that are coming up for you as you're trying to find your balance on in this new reality where you're speaking your truth and living and leading your life, uh, visualize a vortex that is spiraling and taking all that inner child emotions, the triggers, visualize it going down into the earth, and you'll feel when it stops. And when that does, come back to your body. Notice yourself come back to your body, because when you're triggered, you kind of have that split. So feel yourself come back into your body, and then sit with your body and notice what emotions are still there. If there's a negative emotion, feel it. Feel it. There, I'm not one of those believers in the, oh, we need to be happy and positive all the time. No, if you need to cry, cry. You need to get it out. So if that's what's there, release it. If it's anger, release that as well in whatever way you need to, whether it's going for a run, punching bag, screaming in a pillow. I don't, whatever works for you. Healthy release of anger and sadness. So, and it's those are usually the two emotions that are left, because it's a balance of both. You need a balance of both, because if you have too much anger, it shows up as depression, and if you have too much sadness, it shows up as rage. So manage that anger and sadness by allowing yourself to do so. Um, Drinking lots and lots of water during this time to keep that energy flowing through you, because as you're getting downloads and interacting with others' auras, because just online, I'm a true believer that when we connect this way, we actually do create energetic connections. I was going to say chords, but it's almost like, our auric fields kind of cross over. I think everyone who watches these have strong enough boundaries up that we're not creating chords anymore. And if you do feel like that, make sure you're doing those cord cuttings and salt baths and whatnot. And that also goes along the line with that. Make sure you're doing salt baths to help cleanse your energy, eating healthy, and that is according to you. I like using where your body leans forward or it leans back, depending on what you're going to touch. Um, I've had moments where a muffin, my body leaned towards it, and it was exactly what I needed. So um, listen to your body. It knows what it wants and what it needs. And I'm not talking about like binge eating where you're just like, I just need that muffin. And just like literally listen to your body. And if it leans towards it, you do need it. Um, what else? Exercise, because you need the blood to be flowing, because as different things are popping up for you and the adrenaline and cortisol are coming in, you need the blood flow to flush it out of your system. Um, what else is there? And then I have so many um, things that I wanted to touch base on in terms of like coping and whatnot, and I didn't know what to pick, so I literally just wrote them all on a deck of cards. I don't do tarot, not because I'm against it or anything. I actually want to learn more, but that's why I don't. It's because I don't really know how to do it. I do know all the Hebrew letters that are associated to each major arcana. So I'm going to do a series on that actually of the specific um, Hebrew letters and what they mean. And then I'll let you know what major arcana is attached to it. And then I may even do um, the Kabbalah path work. I'll do those meditations so you guys can actually um, climb the tree of life and use it uh, to heal and to be your best self because each level um, causes you to face your inner demons. So um, I think it's very powerful. Just be forewarned, and I'll keep doing this when I start making the series. You need to make sure you're ready to do each one, and I'll let you know um, which things will rise up in your life so you can decide, okay, am I ready to deal with jealousy or am I ready to deal with anger? Am I ready to deal with pride? And if you're not, don't touch it and just skip that week or whatever. Um, so yeah, so that will be mine. And like I said, I'll tell you which major arcana it goes to. So then you can get even a deeper understanding when you're listening to the other tarot readers out there, which are absolutely amazing. Few of my absolute favorites is Renaissance Tarot. He's Armenian. Um, if you're in a bad mood at all, just go to him. He's hilarious. Um, and I'm spacing on, oh, Tiny Turtle Tarot. I think her name's Christy on here. But she introduces it as Tiny Turtle Tarot. She's a good one. And Magnetize Yourself and Salt. I have so many that were on my mind, and then Spirit's like, no, these ones. So that's really cool. Oh, 13 Moon Tarot, and it's Tarot and Beyond. And I'll try to remember to put those in there. But those are my favorites because um, they read in a way that they just, it's like they channel more. It's like the card is there, but then they'll go for a while on just what's coming into them. It's not that they just read it and they're like, okay, good, that's fine. They really go in depth, and it's actually amazing what they pull up and how wonderful you feel afterwards because it's like, okay, cool, now I know what's going on collectively, so I can face it. And it's not like you personally to where you're just like, oh my gosh, is that, and you get paranoid like a lot of others. It's collective. You're like, okay, this is happening as a whole. Got it. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this one. Okay, so it seems like collectively, all of you watching this are struggling with I am a misfit. And the positive cognition for that is I am unique, as are others. So um, from here until the next time I see you, remember and say as many times as you need, I am unique, as are others. So just allow others to be unique and allow yourself to be too. And keep living that authentic life. How cool is it that that card came out? Authenticity. It's a higher vibration than love, so I'm told. So keep living your authentic life, and I will see you soon. Bye.